recorded.
4K!
Glad you could come by.
Oh, we only got a couple of minutes.
Wait, see,
Yes, we do. We need a contestant. Please, somebody get up here.
Contesting, please.
Stream is running.
All right, we got the stream running. Woo.
Let's see.
Up there. Theo is going to do it.
All right, now, before we start, make sure we got some new people here. Everyone can hear this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I can hear it.
Twilight Zone.
All right. Got to make sure before we start the show.
Yeah, fan against Leo. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. After the show, I'm going to play some obscure ones that if anyone can pick up on it, I'm not going to give you any clues. If you can guess what it is, I'll give you 100 London. First one that speaks
If
up.
you can't, you get ridiculed.
After the show.
Yeah, but after the show. But the thing is, you don't get a clue, and they're terribly obscure. You have to work for this one.
You get sued, you get name called, get ridiculed.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, where is it?
I live for your ridicule.
Here we go.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of Hollywood Squares. I'm your host for tonight, Catboy Kunhua. Tonight, it is music themes from horror films. All of these are horror films. Unfortunately, I did promise that it was going to have a Rocky Horror Picture Night. Nope, I don't have that. So what I'm going to do is, instead of just having like one or two from Rocky Horror Picture Show, I'm going to do one later where the entire show is going to be based on music from a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, no kidding.
The entire. I think I'll do that sometime in November because that'll be fun. Because everyone loves it.
That'd be awesome.
I just need to come up with some questions or whatnot. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is we go up to who is sitting in the X square. This time it is Leo. Leo, I'm going to flip a coin. You get to call heads or tails to see who goes first.
Okay, I always pick heads, of course.
You always pick heads. It's a good thing you pick heads because it is, I am looking at Prince Charles, King of England. It's what we have in our coins now in Canada.
Of course you do.
And I got to choose a new secret square. New secret square has been chosen. Leo, who do you want first for the Hollywood Squares?
Okay, well, Kirsten has to be a secret square, but I bet you picked Porcelana to mess with us.
I do that, but not this time. Porcelana is not the secret square.
Oh, bummer.
Hi, Porcelana.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, you're quick. Wait a minute. I just got to queue up this stuff first. Da-da-da-da-da, and I got to go here.
And then there.
Come on.
A little bit over here.
Sorry. I think I would have this done before we would start. Here we go. It's just, unfortunately, the stuff is not in Dracula. It's not in alphabetical order. Here we go. Your question is, this haunting rendition of Swan Lake was the intro for what classic horror film? A haunting rendition of Swan Lake. It was the intro for what classic horror film? Was it Dracula, The Black Cat, or The Invisible Man?
Dracula.
You say Dracula. I go back to Leo, who is actually well-known gay Miami. All right, Leo, is she right or is she wrong?
That's what I was thinking, too. I'm going to agree with her.
Yeah. By the way, they use Swan Lake in quite a few horror films. For some reason, it didn't feel like coming up with anything original. I don't know why.
The swans are fucking monsters.
Yeah, they
will attack you on a goddamn heartbeat.
Yeah, they will. They're mean, yeah.
All right, Than. You get to go next. Who do you want? Than. Oingo Boingo. Hey, Denny Elfman.
I thought I was unmuted. Did they use that in Young Frankenstein also?
Well, I do remember the violin thing they did. That was actually original.
Yeah.
Remember the thing that was, but in the
I
beginning,
don't think it was in there.
no, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to look into it.
I'll
I
take
don't have to.
You're taking Kirsten, who is not the secret square, everybody. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'll still take it.
Not the secret square. All right. Poor Kirsten. Okay, here we go. Ba ba da ba ba. Kirsten, you with us? Oh, I love your avatar.
Thank you.
I'm sure even Elvira didn't have boobs that big.
Elvira.
That was a virus.
Okay, Kirsten.
My
All right.
testicles are showing. I love that
Testicle.
word. It's so funny.
Yeah. Okay, Kirsten. This theme was playing in the background when someone was screaming, "It's alive! It's alive!"
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
What movie was it? Man-Made Monster, Frankenstein, or The House of Dracula?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Pronounce it correctly.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
That's beautiful.
And Danny Elfman, is she right or is she wrong?
She is correct.
She is correct. Circle gets a square. All right, here we go. We go back to Leo. Leo, who did you want?
This is my good buddy Glisa.
Glisa. Where's Glisa? Glisa. Oh, there she is on the bottom, middle. The power bottom, we like to call it.
Oh, that sounds dirty. That sounds really dirty. Are you sure that's not a thing?
That is a thing.
That's a thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, Glisa, your question is, this movie starred Boris Karloff as the lead monster. This movie with this theme. What movie is it? Is it Dr. X, White Zombie, or The Mummy? See, not all of these are easy. Yeah.
No, that one is not easy.
Test it, 1, 2, 3, can anyone hear me?
I'm gonna go with Dr. X.
You said that was the theme from Dr. X. I go back to Leo. Leo, is Glisa right or is Glisa wrong?
I thought it was the Mummy. I'm gonna disagree with her.
You're right. That was the Mummy. X gets a square.
Oh my
Absolutely
God, I
right.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
Very good.
That was the theme from the Mummy. All right. Now we go back to Danny Elfman. You want Tindy for the block, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'll take Tindy for the block. Let's keep this.
Tindy for the block. I should have saved the hard one for Tindy.
That's what she said.
Cindy likes it hard.
Okay. All right, Tindy. Now, what you're about to hear is something that isn't. What you're about to hear is something that is intended to sound like a classic Bond theme. It's a bit of a takeoff on the Bond theme, but it's actually an adorable cartoon made by Rankin and Bass, the same people that brought you, the little puppety version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here we go. We're gonna play it. This is a really adorable little cartoon for kids. Is this The Mad Monster Party, The King Kong Show, or Rudolph versus Godzilla?
Oh, that's which versus Godzilla. Oh, it's the Mad Monster Party.
You say it's The Mad Monster Party. I go back to Oinka Boingo over here. It is Tindy right or is Tindy wrong?
What'd she say?
You said it was The Mad Monster Party.
I will agree.
Now, Tindy probably has this movie in her DVD collection. No circle gets a square. Yeah. Circle gets a square.
Other Rankin and Bass movies.
Rankin and Bass. We go back to Leo. Leo, who did you want for the Hollywood Squares?
Let's go with Dusk.
Dusk. Dusk is where... Oh, there she is, way up
Right
top.
up here. I'm right up here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can. We can hear you loud and clear.
She's the power
right.
top.
Power top. Oh, I knew someone was going to say that. I knew. She topped me, and I loved it. All right.
I don't know what that means either. Fan.
Okay, here we go.
Power.
Okay, your question is, this theme is for a monster where you really don't want to be around them during a full moon.
My Aunt Flo!
Hey,
It's me.
hey, no coaching from the audience. All right, Dusk, is that the theme? Is that the theme from The Wolfman, Nosferatu, or Devil Doll?
Oh, fuck. I don't know any of those ones. What was the first one?
The Wolfman.
Let's go with the Wolfman.
You say it's the Wolfman. I go back to
Leo.
Leo. Leo, is she right or is she wrong?
Yeah, I think she's right.
Absolutely, Wolfman. Wolfman. The other characters don't have nothing to do with the full moon. They could care less. X against the square.
Hey.
All right. Now we go back to Than. Than, I think you want Jim for the block.
Sure.
All right, we're going to Jim, the power square. The overall power square.
Enthusiast.
All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, where are you?
Right in the middle.
Yeah. No, I know where you are. Just I have to find the thing.
Looking for a question.
I know where you are. I have to find the sound clip. Okay, now, did you know the movie The Shape of Water? I think it actually won Academy Award for Best Film of the Year. This is the theme.
No,
this is the.
wet.
Yeah, it was all wet. Anyway, this is the theme from the movie that inspired Shape of Water. Right, now is that... Barry, you know what? I definitely see it. Yeah, that could be Barry Mason, yeah. Anyway, this movie was inspired the love story in The Shape of Water. What movie was it? Was that the theme from The Tingler, The Thing from Another World, or The Creature from the Black Lagoon?
I want it to be the Tingler, but I know it's the Black Lagoon.
You say it's the Black Lagoon. I go back to Than. Than is...
I agree.
Yep, absolutely right. Circle gets a square. There we go. Now we go back to... Now remember, I just want to remind everyone that if nobody could get 3 in a row, you could still win the game by having the most number of X's or O's on the board. That's how tic-tac-toe works. So we go to Leo.
1 for the block.
Well, K is the secret square, everybody.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, yay!
There.
Well, K is the
Are you
secret
sure you
square.
want her for the block and not Wade for the block?
oh yeah, I could have gone either way, but I decided to do
You
well.
want war?
Oh, shit, right. I didn't
If you
see
want
that.
to take Wade for the block, I'll take Chalice.
No.
Okay, I'll buy it. We'll see.
Too late. The decision has been locked in.
Okay, here we go. Okay, your question is, this theme song was co-written by Burt Bacharach, and it features a truly hideous monster.
Oh, hideous is he?
Way before my time.
Oh, I know what this is.
Da, da,
Yeah.
da, 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 da. Is this the invasion of the body snatchers, the blob, or them?
Or who?
Them. The one with the giant ants. Them.
Yeah. What was the... Oh, it's a hideous thing.
Truly.
I'm going to say, because blobs are mostly hideous anyway, so I'm going to say it's a blob.
It's the blob. I go back to Leo. Leo for the secret square. 100 Linden. Is she right or is she wrong?
I'll agree.
You're right. You just won 100 Linden and you got a successful block.
Thanks.
All right. We put an X there, and now we go back to, I guess, then you want to steal.
Yeah, I'll take Wade for the win.
You're going to Wade for the win. Here we go. Hi, Wade.
Hey, how you doing? Come on,
No,
Dan. We got
no,
this.
go to Fiddler, go to Fiddler.
Yeah, we really went all over the board here, didn't we? Okay. Let's see. Just got to cue this thing up again. Here we go. I got it. Now, this is a horror film that was made by John Carpenter, and it was about an old ghost ship tale. An old ghost ship. Is that the theme from John Carpenter? Is it Black Pirate's Ghost, The Fog, or The Curse of the Flying Dutchman?
Ooh, that's a good choice. You got me on that one, because The Curse of Flying Dutchman is actually about a ship, but I'm pretty sure it's The Fog, about the ghost ship that rolls into town and then lets all the people out, and they end up killing everybody in the fog.
The
I'm gonna
Fog,
go
you
with
say?
The Fog.
Oh my God! Spoiler! Thanks a lot.
Okay, that movie came out in 1960 something. If you haven't seen it,
No.
it's too
I knew
late.
you were gonna say
No.
that.
And there are no frogs in it.
There are no frogs.
No
in it.
frogs in it, right.
I will agree.
Yeah, absolutely right. The Fog. By the way, that came out in 1980, and that is a movie starring, of course, the Scream Queen that we all know.
Elvira?
Yes.
Oh, come on. No,
Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. She did 3 horror movies that year. That was one of them. John Carpenter's The Fog. Yeah.
That's funny.
That means you just won. That's 250 Linden for Than. Boingo boingo here.
Stan.
Congratulations. Nice.
Leo won 100. Leo got 100.
Dan's going to be throwing a dead man's party with the money he just won.
You're racking up the secret square
Leave
points here.
bodies and your souls at the door.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to need a new contestant, and if anyone wants to trade places in the panel, now's the time to do it.
I think Skinny wants to go. He's sitting up.
Skinny Mulligan?
Muzzle.
He's coming out of his box.
Yeah, Muzzle.
Muzzle. Come on, Muzzle.
Come on,
You
Muzzle.
changed outfits. I thought you were Dr. Frankenfurter.
He was, but now he's Mini Kiss.
Now his tongue is out. Come on. Get up there and be a
I was never
contestant.
Frankenfurter.
Oh, Kirsten, can you guess what my character is?
What?
you
Yes,
get-
you're, not Columbia. Oh, shit.
I can't remember her name.
I can't think of her name.
Magdalene.
Magenta.
Magenta, right.
Magenda's old sister.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I know that she has curly hair, but I don't like curly hair. It doesn't look good on my avatar. Looks dumb. All right, so.
Yeah, you don't have the face for curly hair, Catboy.
Yeah, I don't. You're right. No, but I got the color right, just not.
Party all night and sleep all day.
Rock and roll all day. I want to rock and roll all night, party every day, dude. Okay, Muzzle, it is your turn. I have to choose a new secret square. New secret square has been chosen. You get to go first. Who do you want first for the Hollywood squares?
Pick me.
Oh well.
Let's see here.
Pick me.
Okay, let's go with Kirsten.
You're going with Kirsten is the secret square, everybody.
Sure, Kirsten, you didn't already know ahead of time?
No, but I knew one time this hour it would be because I have a contract.
That's right.
100% chance of getting it right. So.
And if I don't pick Kirsten for the secret square, if it doesn't happen that night, I owe her 250 Linden.
That's right.
Yeah, that's in the contract. Yeah. All right, here we go. Where am I looking for here? Here we go. This is it. Right, now we just went over John Carpenter, The Fog. I'm going to do another John Carpenter soundtrack. This was done by the famous composer Ennio Morricone. If you remember, he's the man that did the spaghetti western soundtracks, like Few Dollars More, Good, Bad, the Ugly, that guy. Yep, Fistful of Dollars.
Yeah.
So, Once Upon a Time in America, a lot of my favorite movies. Okay, here we go. It is John Carpenter. This famous composer Ennio Morricone did the soundtrack for this movie. I understand it's a bit,
in the avocado jungle of death.
yeah, a bit underplayed. But remember, your clue is this is a John Carpenter movie. Is this The Thing, The Antichrist, or The Devil in the Brain?
I could kind of tell just by how dark music was.
Oh, look, she's dancing. No, it's not your turn. Kirsten has to guess, and then you have to say whether or not she's right or wrong.
Okay.
And Kirsten, if you're talking, your mic's not on.
Oh, it's The Thing.
You say that was his theme from The Thing. John Carpenter, I go back to Muzzle. Muzzle, is Kirsten right or is Kirsten wrong?
I believe she is correct.
You're correct. You just won 100 Linden for getting a secret square.
Yay! 100 Linden too! Yay! No, I don't.
Thank you.
No, you don't.
Yes!
That was The Thing. Leo, it's your turn. Who do you want for the Hollywood Squares?
All right, I feel bad for Fiddler. He wasn't called in last round, so let's call Fiddler right
Let's call on Fiddler. Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Fiddler, your question is, let's see. I just have to find the music clip. There it is. Okay, now, this movie featured a very young and sweet Sissy Spacek going on a murderous rampage. What movie was it?
I know this.
Was it A Coal Miner's Daughter, An American Haunting, or Carrie?
now. Oh,
Very.
Did we get a musical clip and with it?
Oh, there we go.
We didn't even need the musical clip. No, we never would have got it on the music.
All right, so I go back to Leo. Leo, Sissy Spacek, adorable little young girl going on a murderous rampage. Is it Coal Miner's Daughter,
Adorable.
American Haunting, or Carrie?
is my voice working? I think I
Yes, it is.
agreed 3 times.
You agree? Okay, here we go. You agree. X gets a square. All right.
Hey.
Yeah. I know, it's just, the music doesn't really give you a lot to go on. That's why I had to really emphasize on the clues.
See what you guys missed last week?
We got Muzzle. Muzzle, who do you want?
Let's go with Wade.
Going with Wade. Here we go. Wade. Wade is, where is she?
I'm on
there,
top of
top left.
Kirsten.
Okay. right there.
He's on top of Kirsten.
Hey, Wade, there we go.
I gotta turn them on.
Unfortunately, I have to leave my folder open while I'm looking around for people at the same time. That's not easy to do.
I do understand.
You can't walk and chew gum either?
Yeah.
I can't
With the
walk
Let's
stuff in the
see.
thing.
If you hit the Windows key and you hit an arrow key, split your screen, and then you have 2 windows open at the same time.
Yeah, but I can't do that with a full.
Boy.
All right, here we go. Your question
Yes,
is.
Alan.
Let's see. This was. Okay, I just gotta find them. I gotta find them. Okay, your question is. This was the first of a long series of slasher films where teenagers just don't stand a chance.
Because those dumbasses keep splitting up.
I know
Don't
it is.
separate the party.
What horror movie is that? Is that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, or Scanners?
You know, I watched Scanners in the 80s, and I thought that was really cool, people's heads exploding, but the
Fuck
music
yeah.
sucked. So I'm going to go with Friday the 13th.
You say Friday the 13th. I go back to. It was Leo's turn, right? No, it was Muzzle's. It was Muzzle's turn. Muzzle.
That is correct.
He is right. By the way, at the very end, when that man's head explodes, apparently the director, they tried several times to try to get an explosion that they liked. But they didn't, because no matter what they did, no matter what they packed into the phony head, it looked awful. So the director bought himself a shotgun, and he told everyone to get out of the studio. He just rolled the cameras and blasted it from underneath
I'm good with that.
to get that effect. 'Cause that was fine. That's what finally got the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to split up, right? You go there,
Yeah.
I go there. You'll never get us thin.
Yeah.
At least not all of us.
Here we go. I think you want porcelana for the block, don't you?
I do.
You do. You want porcelana for the block. We're going to porcelana. Hello, porcelana.
Hello. Hello.
All right, here we go. I just got to find the music clip.
Am I hearing a parrot? No, just kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
Tyler Perry, hello.
Here we go. So your question is, this movie, right? Now, this is another movie that doesn't like teenagers.
Okay.
It features the infamous killer, Freddy Krueger.
Ready who?
Now, that's some proper creepy music. I like that.
Yep.
Is that the theme from Prom Night, Nightmare on Elm Street, or Pumpkinhead?
I'm gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street.
You say Nightmare on Elm Street, I go back to Leo for the block. Is Porcelana right? Is Porcelana wrong?
Gosh, I have no idea. Those
Me neither.
movies give me the chills. I'm just gonna play the odds and disagree.
No, she was right. It was Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy Krueger was the big big clue.
Coming for you.
Now I can't give Circle the Square because that's a win. Muzzle, you have to earn it. So Muzzle, it goes back to you. You want Porcelana for the steal.
Yes.
Okay, we're going right back to Porcelana for a quick win. There you go. And you got this right. So good for you. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Now this is a famous bit of music. I think it was famous before the movie was even made, right? This is a movie that featured a sweet little girl, so adorable, and she vomits pea soup onto people from 20 feet away.
Oh my
We
god.
know what it is.
We all know what it is.
Oh
my God. These bells! They're like totally tubular, man!
So Porcelana. Is that the soundtrack from The Exorcist, Rosemary's Baby, or Annie?
Exorcist.
But I would like to see Annie's head spin and pop the fuck off.
The Exorcist top one.
You say The Exorcist, I go back to Muzzle. Muzzle for the win. Is Porcelana right? Is Porcelana wrong?
That is correct.
That is correct, and you just won 250 Linden.
Thank you.
Much.
All right.
Another movie, Muzz.
Okay.
All right, so we'll need Muzzle to get up. We're going to need a new contestant. If anyone wants to trade places in the panel, now's the time to do it.
I'll take a panel spot.
Now is the time.
What do you wanna?
We need a contestant. How about Porcelana? You stood up. You're going to be a
You
contestant?
can be a
Oh,
contestant.
no, I'm not going to be a contestant. I'm barely able to move here.
Well,
I'll be a contestant.
Okay,
all right.
Somebody else want to do it? Anybody want to do it?
You can do it. Go ahead. Jump in there.
Man, where'd you go?
I'm bottom corner. Hello.
He's right here.
I saw you vanish, and it's like, I thought you were going for the middle, and it's like, where'd you go?
Silver's going to be the power bottom. There we go. We got a full. All right, so we started with the circle last time. We're going to go back to the X. I'm going to choose a brand new secret square. A new secret square has been chosen. Leo, what do you want first for the Hollywood squares?
Oh, I think you're moving around. I think the secret square is dusk.
Dusk. Oh, that's a good guess, but not quite. All right,
Not exact, but not correct.
good guess. But you are catching on. You are catching on to how I think. All right.
Yes.
Dusk.
It's a scary place to be, though.
Yeah, I know. Not very pleasant. But I'll let you
His head? Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
All right, we got
That's the
tunes already.
soundtrack. It's playing right now. This is a slasher film that was directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Was that the soundtrack for The Birds, Psycho, or Dial M for Murder?
Can you play that again?
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
can hardly hear it.
Okay, yeah, it's a pretty low soundtrack.
That's a fucking beach.
Yeah. So, was that the soundtrack for Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, Psycho, or Dial M for Murder?
I'm gonna say. I only know that I know of Psycho. I know the Birds, but let's go the Birds.
Okay. You're going with The Birds. I go back to...
Yeah.
All right.
Go back to Leo. Leo, is Dusk right or is Dusk wrong?
Yeah, I was guessing the Birds too. I'll agree, but I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry, with Psycho.
Yeah.
You see, unfortunately, yeah, you know the soundtrack that you're very familiar with that happens during the murder. I played the music from the start of the film. This is the actual theme for the movie. This is not the death scene music. Those are two separate things. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like the theme from the Birds with the whole...
A little bit.
It
Yeah.
sounded...
Yeah, I imagine there's some similarities because it's just the start of the film, unfortunately. Yeah. So we go back to.
I've heard that's a good one.
It is. Very good.
So we go back to Porcelana. Porcelana.
Hey, Nixie. Hello, Nixie.
Okay, your turn. You let's see. You get to choose who do you want. You're going with Than. Than's in the bottom left-hand corner here. All right. Than. Okay. Let's see. Just. Here it is. Okay, your question is, this Stanley Kubrick movie was adapted from a Stephen King novel, and Stephen King said the movie was much scarier than his book.
Oh, I know this one quite well.
All right, was that the soundtrack for The Shining, Christine, or Pet Sematary?
The only one I know for a fact that Kubrick directed was The Shining, so I'm gonna go with The Shining.
You're going with The Shining. I go back to... It's Porcelana's turn, right?
Yes.
Porcelana, is Stan right or Stan wrong?
I have no clue, so I'm going to say he's right.
Absolutely right. Circle gets a square.
He has The Shining.
And that
All right.
movie was a hell of a lot scarier than the book.
Yeah, I never read the book, so I couldn't tell you. Yeah.
I wasn't scared by the movie or the book.
Right. So we go to Wild K.
Right, Ram.
All right, here we go.
Settle down.
Just a sec. I have to settle down, children.
Funny, Terry.
Okay. Now,
Wait, what's happening?
All right.
What's
okay.
happening?
Well, okay. Your question is: this horror movie introduced the unique horror figures known as the Cenobites.
The who?
Cenobites.
Oh.
This unique horror movie introduced the horror figures known as the Cenobites. Was that the theme from The Mouth of Madness, Hellraiser, or Jason Goes to Hell?
Yeah, you pour it with milk. What were those choices again?
The choices were The Mouth of Madness, Hellraiser, or Jason Goes to Hell.
Who's typing loudly? I'm
Not
gonna
me.
go with. I'm
Not
gonna
this
go
time.
because I like doing this. I'm gonna call. I like raising hell, so let's call it a Hellraiser.
You say that was the soundtrack from Hellraiser. I go back to Leo. Leo, is Wild K right or is Wild K wrong?
Katie's saying I need to watch more thriller movies, and she's right. I'm not sure. I'm gonna agree.
Yep, X gets a square. It was Hellraiser.
Yep, that was Hellraiser.
And I tried to throw. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to throw a curveball at you. The Cenobites are also in the movie The Mouth of Madness, but Hellraiser did it first.
Nice. That's a good one there,
Yeah.
Cowboy.
And
Yeah.
yes, great for breakfast too.
If you ever watch it, it's a movie. It's a good movie with Sam Neill, by the way, and it's creepy as fuck. And it also might make you throw up. All right. Porcelana, your turn. Who do you want?
Wade.
You want Wade. Wade's way up top. There's Wade. Hi, Wade.
Hi.
Wade.
Boy. Hi, Porcelana.
Hey, Wade.
Thank you.
Wade in the water.
Let's see.
I was in the sky.
Wade in the water.
Get in the water. You put sharks in there, didn't you? There we go. Wait. Okay, wait. Here's your question. This creepy film featured Michael Keaton and it had a soundtrack by Danny Elfman.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. Yeah, we
I
Hear
love
that.
it.
We can't hear that.
So, well, Wade heard it, didn't you?
Hey, yeah, I heard Beetlejuice.
Okay.
If you zoom in real close, uncomfortably close to Catboy,
That's what I do. I'm like watching
look up his
Catboy.
skirt, you can see, you can hear.
Well, that's frightening just on its own.
No, I don't mean. I don't want to frighten people that much. I mean, you.
But you can hear better.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Take my
You're better by sticking your mic up Catboy's butt? What?
Anyway.
I think my Abby said that where the sound is where my Abby is, so I'll have to change that.
Okay, so Wade, out of the three choices, you're going with This Is Creepy Film, starring Michael Keaton, soundtrack by Danny Elfman. The options were Batman, Beetlejuice, Sleepy Hollow. You're going with Beetlejuice, so I go Batman.
Beetlejuice.
Correct.
Yeah.
It is Beetlejuice. We just
It was Beetlejuice. Circle gets a square. Yes.
got it muzzled.
Porcelana.
Yay, thank you.
Beetlejuice. So now we go back to, we got Leo. Leo, I think you want
Oh, my ex.
Fiddler for the Block.
Well, I could do
Kirsten.
Kirsten. All right, let's go Fiddler. Let's do Fiddler.
Fiddler is a secret square, everybody.
Bing, 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 bing.
Nice.
Bing, bing. Right. Okay, here we go. Just a sec, I got a sound clip. There it is. Right. Now, when Steven Spielberg directed this film, usually he always goes with John Williams to do the soundtrack, but he decided to switch things up to get something unique, and this time he went with Jerry Goldsmith for a very unique sound. Yeah, there's nothing as creepy as children singing. Christ.
Right.
This just tingles down my spine. Was that the soundtrack for Poltergeist, Something Evil, or Savage?
I believe it's Poltergeist.
Say Poltergeist. I go back to Leo. Leo, for the secret square, is Fiddler right or is Fiddler wrong?
I'll agree.
Absolutely right. You just won 100 Linden. Racking up the Lindens.
Remove the headstones, you asshole!
Oh, you left the rest behind.
You are. Let's get
Now we go back to Porcelana. And Porcelana, I imagine you want Kirsten for the quick win.
that would be very good.
Kirsten is not the secret square, everybody.
No, Fiddler.
Oh.
That means
Yeah.
Leo won 260.
I know.
Yes.
Leo
Boo.
won 260.
Yes.
Boo, boo, boo. Let's see.
Wait, there's two secrets up there?
Oh, it's not a secret square. No. No, she already had her turn tonight.
Yes.
Okay, Kirsten, your question is... Kirsten. Okay, your question is, this is one of those horror movies where literally all of your problems would have been solved if you simply got out of the goddamn house.
Every one of them.
House! House!
It's out.
Yeah, all of your problems would have been solved if you simply got out of the goddamn house. What movie was it? The Money Pit, Haunted Mansion, or Amityville Horror?
We were just talking about that movie the other day. Amityville Horror.
You say it.
Horror.
You say it was Amityville Horror. I go to Porcelana. Porcelana is Kirsten right or is Kirsten wrong?
I'm going to say she's correct.
Absolutely right. You just won the game. There we go. So that's a square. You win 250 Linden.
about House 2 with that cowboy old man?
Hey, I love House 2. I
Oh,
own
the money
House 2.
pit. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
Man.
Oh, yes. If you never had a house to sink money in it.
Like, all you had to do was leave the house, and all of your problems would have been solved. Literally.
fucking money pit.
No, of course not. Why is everyone jumping down?
I don't know why they're all jumping down because it's
Because I've got to get to the club. So
All right.
thank y'all for
Okay, it's only 8:40.
Thanks for playing, man. I'll see
We're
you.
playing all the way to 9 o'clock, everybody.
Get your asses back in them.
Do 3 rounds and end it, no matter what.
Dusk is going to be a quintessence.
Well, Hollywood Squares doesn't follow those rules. I keep going until I run out of questions, and that usually takes a whole hour.
Okay, go.
That's the one. So, wait a minute, but we still need a place in the panel. We need someone up top.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, there's 2 up.
Nobody could replace you.
We need 2 up top.
We need a power
You too, Callis.
climb on top of
Right.
Jeez. Who's out there? Nick.
I'm ready
Play
for
both
you.
roles? Just kidding.
No, you can't.
Barcelona, you can get back in the panel.
Barcelona, Nixie.
Okay.
Nixie.
Don't do it.
I'll get
Happy somebody.
Yeah.
Nixie's coming.
We need 2 panelists up there. 2. Up you go.
If you're coming, wash your hands and get up.
Upstairs.
I'll go next then.
Make sure you wash your hands first. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth.
Don't
There we
have to
go.
brush your teeth after.
There we go. Alright, there we go. So we got the people up top. Now we started with X last time. So we're going to go to Dusk.
Is gorgeous, Peppers.
Okay, Dusk, we have to choose a secret square first. Secret square has been chosen. You get to go. Who do you want first for the Hollywood Squares?
She's looking kind of bored down there, so I'm gonna go with Silver.
Silver, at the very bottom. Silver is a secret square, everybody.
Oh, hey!
Wow.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Boom, first try, boom, nailed it. All right. And there's been other times where you literally picked every other one on the board, and you guys don't get to it, but whatever. Okay, Silver, are you there? Silver.
I'm right here.
You're right here. I always have to check. Always have to check.
Oh, Silver.
Here we go.
Hey, Silver.
Let's see. I gotta find the sound clip. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, the question is, this horror movie franchise features a slasher, a man in a mask, and the mask was originally modified from a mask of William Shatner.
Oh, I know.
Oh, shoot, I thought I heard about
Mr.
this.
Carter.
Oh yeah, I recognize my boy.
So is that the theme from?
You make me Randy.
Yeah. Is that the theme from Leatherface, Maniac, or Halloween?
Oh, that was definitely Halloween.
You say that's Halloween. So for 100 Linden and getting the secret square.
Yeah.
I believe Silver's right.
Silver is right. You just won 100 Linden.
Hey, way to go.
Circle gets a square.
Good job, Silver.
All right. Now I'm anticipating that since Leo didn't get the secret square this round, he's probably going to go for the win. Well, I'm guessing.
Well, you need to get 3 in a row. I don't even have any on the board. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go with Nixie.
Nixie, where's Nixie? Way up top in the upper left. Hi, Nixie.
Hi.
Hi, thanks for playing.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I click this off. Now this
The power square so he can take a nap during the game because no one wants it when they're.
Yeah, it's a dead giveaway when you start hearing the snoring. Yeah. Like he doesn't even bother muting himself or anything. Okay, Nixie, your question is. This is a tough one, but maybe the soundtrack will help you. It is. This movie is credited for kicking off the modern revival of zombie films.
Okay.
This movie is given credit for kicking off the modern revival of zombie films. Is this Night of the Living Dead, Day of the Dead, or Return of the Living Dead?
Oh man.
Night of the Living Dead. I don't know.
You say it's Night of the Living Dead. I go back to Leo. Leo, is Nixie right, or is it Leo's turn? Yeah, it is.
It's
Okay,
my turn,
is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his turn.
Yeah. Nixie. Is Nixie right or
That's
Nixie
just high
wrong?
as usual. Alright.
I'm going to disagree.
You shouldn't have. She had it. That was it. It was Night of the Living Dead. Yes. No. That was the movie. We just had a question about that the other night. This is the movie that was considered to be the very last hit film of the drive-in cinema.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh yes, I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, we just had that. Oh, now we go back to.
Whoever said that was fucking stupid because I saw so many great movies at the drive-ins in the late 70s and early 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, same.
Of
Drive-in all the time.
They're coming back now.
Really? Okay.
Yes. I
Oh,
saw.
All right.
I'm sorry, because my
I
head
don't
was always
remember,
down.
but I know I saw Jaws.
Oh, God.
Drive-in.
Same.
Okay.
I did too.
Bottom.
Well, I haven't been to.
Throw us in our Suburban, take us to the drive-in all the time, and it was always
Oh.
I saw Nightmare on Elm
Let's
Street.
go out to the lobby.
All right, so we go to Dusk. Dusk, what do you want?
Good one,
Let's
Fred.
go with Jim.
Ourselves a treat.
Jim. You're going with Jim. Where's Jim?
the
Jim.
Power
Jim.
Square.
Ah, Jim, the Power Square. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Jim. Okay. Let's see. I just have to find the sound clip. Where are you?
I'm right here again.
All right.
You say where you were
Still right
before.
there. I can see him.
I can find. It's not you. I'm having trouble finding. I have to find the sound clip.
In the middle where you
An
want
interesting
me.
effect to have on Catboy.
Yeah. You know what? I can't find it. I'm just going to give you the question.
Then you have to
Sorry.
hum it. You have to sing it. Na 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 na.
Okay. This is a horror comedy that had one song composed by Danny Elfman. It was a horror comedy, and it was a sequel to Evil Dead 2. It was a sequel to Evil Dead 2. What is this movie? Is it The Burbs, Army of Darkness, or Tales from the Crypt?
Well, by
playing
process
music?
of elimination, I will say that the first
Okay, find the
answer
clip.
is correct.
You say, oh, right, The Burbs, Army of Darkness, Tales from the Crypt, and you say it was The Burbs. This is a horror comedy that's a sequel to Evil Dead 2.
Burbs.
You say it's The Burbs. Okay, so I go back to it's Dusk's turn, right?
Yeah, because
Yes, it
Evil
is.
Dead 2 is
Dusk.
definitely not a comedy.
Dusk. Is he right or is he wrong?
I believe he is right.
Oh, I'm sorry, he's wrong.
What?
No, it was Army of Darkness.
Army of
Yeah.
Darkness. Freaking
Yeah, I don't know
hilarious
why
movie.
I couldn't find the clip for that, everyone. I'm sorry about that. That one's missing. Wah, wah, wah. My bad.
Maybe over Jim.
Square heads.
Alright, sorry about that. Hey, you got 2 on the board, and he's only got 1, so. Leo, your turn.
Let's go with Wild K.
Go to Wild K, way over there.
Hey,
All right, hi Wild K, how you doing?
Hi. Not
Okay.
yet. Okay.
You're not?
Let's
Oh, we're
see.
thinking
Smoke
time.
some more stuff.
Here, how about this?
Yeah, catch up.
And mustard.
Let's go out to the lobby.
Da, 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 da. Who's playing that? What is that?
That's on the bomb. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. Your question is: this is a soundtrack for George Romero's first feature film as a director.
Wow.
The soundtrack for George Romero's first feature film as a director. Is it Dawn of the Dead, Creep Show, or Monkey Shines?
Spank that monkey. Monkey.
Shine.
Blah, 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 blah. What were the two? What were the first two?
Dawn of the Dead and Creep Show.
I think that's pretty creepy music, so I think I'm gonna go with Creep Show.
You say it's Creep Show. All right, so I go back to it's Dust's turn, right?
No, it's
Leo.
Leo.
Oh, it's Leo. Leo, sorry, Leo's. Sorry. You're right. Is Walt K right? Is Walt K wrong?
Lynn's, I'm over the 250 mark.
Yeah.
I disagree.
You'd be right to disagree. It was Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. X gets a square. All right, X gets a
I
square.
finally got one right.
Well done.
All right, so now we go to Dust. Dust, I think you want Kirsten for the block.
I would, please.
Hi, Kirsten. The big booby lady.
She has lovely
Okay.
boobies. And I'm great.
All right, here we go. All right, Kirsten, your question is, this movie cashed in on the slasher films going after teenagers camping in the woods, except this movie had a very unusual gender-bending twist at the end.
Ooh, I know.
Shut up, you.
I watched Robot Chicken. I know this one.
Fucking highly doubt it's your robot chicken.
Here we go. So was that the soundtrack for Sleepaway Camp, Child's Play, or My Bloody Valentine?
What was the first one?
Sleepaway Camp.
That doesn't even sound like a movie, but I'm gonna pick that one.
You say it's that one. I go back to Dusk for the block. Dusk, is Kirsten right or is Kirsten wrong?
I'm gonna say she's wrong.
No, I'm sorry, she's right.
What?
It was Sleepaway Camp.
God.
I know, it's a terrible title, isn't it?
I was telling the truth and y'all didn't even know it.
It is a pretty terrible title, isn't it? Though and it doesn't even sound like what are we gonna call this? I don't know. You know, it's like it was like the working thing, and they decided, fuck it, Sleepaway Camp, we'll call it that. Yeah, and it turns out the girl responsible for the murder had a penis.
Oh, fuck.
It wasn't about Pee Wee Herman that they found it was taken already.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Leo, you may have the
I
win.
have a chance to win after 3 games.
Yeah. Well, you got 2 secret squares.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
clean up if I get
See?
So, you want Kirsten, of course, right? Going back to Kirsten? All right, we're going back to Kirsten. All right, here we go. Your question is, this is a unique one. Here we go. Where
With the
are...
really winky.
That kind of
Here we go.
play though.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, this entire movie takes place in a church, and it's about scientists screwing around with an artifact that raises the literal devil.
I remember this movie.
You remember every movie, Cindy.
Not every movie is this one.
So, this entire movie takes place in a church and is about scientists screwing around with an artifact that raises the literal devil. Is it the Medusa Touch, the Keep, or Prince of Darkness?
I want to say it's Prince of Darkness.
You say it's Prince of Darkness.
Or did the Medusa touch the Prince of Darkness deeply?
I don't know. Sorry. So, Leo, for the win, is Kirsten right or is Kirsten wrong?
It makes sense, so I'm going to agree with her.
Well, I did say the literal devil. You just won the game. By the way, for the record, if I played a soundtrack from The Keep, everyone would be saying over and over and over again, "Can you turn that up, please?" And it'd be like, "No, I can't."
Really?
Oh, the soundtrack was awful. The sound was totally fucked up in that movie. It really was. Yeah. So I'm going to call it. It's almost 9 o'clock. That's the show for tonight, everybody. I will see you next week for the last of Hollywood Squares. Next week is just going to be Halloween as the holiday. It's just all Halloween
I
questions.
thought you were going to pick
All right?
at the end. That we could guess. Very obscure.
Yes.
Don't leave it, Catboy.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on,
I'm going to
hold on,
play.
Let Catboy do his bonus question.
All right, we're going to do a bonus question. I'm going to play some obscure soundtracks, right? Whoever jumps in and says, I know what this is, I'm going to give you 100 linden right away. Everyone ready?
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Do they have to actually be right, or just...
Does anyone know what that is?
Adam 12?
Holy shit, you got it. Leo just won 100 linden. Adam 12. Holy shit, you got it. I didn't think anyone was going to get that.
Wow, that was amazing.
You know what? It's been since I've watched fucking...
I
Yeah.
know, right? Like when I was
Been at least 2 weeks for me.
Yeah. I didn't think anyone was going to get that.
TV was gonna work.
All right. Now it's time to do the end of the show announcements, Mayor Son.
Yeah, I have some announcements.
Did.
I do too.
Tomorrow night, we're doing a late night double feature picture show at Muzzles. What do we call
What is it?
What do we call it? Muzzles. I don't know. I'll think it up again. Anyway,
I did every part of that fucking thing, and it's still going off.
so we're not sure what movies yet. It'll be one of these. So if you have a say-so, holler.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, we're doing that Thursday.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not next Wednesday. With the day before Halloween, the 30th. Wednesday.
All right. All right.
Okay, No One Can Save You. Dead and Loving It. Trick or Treat. Sleepy Hollow. Scream.
Oh, here it is.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Boom.
Or The Lost Boys. That's not really a Halloween show. I just like it. Dixie, I do
I'm
one.
loving it, and oh shit, I forgot.
Muzzle said No One Can Save You is kind of like if you like that movie Signs,
Yeah?
then you'd like it's like that.
Lost
All right.
Boys is good.
It's a thriller. It's good.
What was after Dead and Loving It? I heard another one.
Trick or Treat, Sleepy Hollow,
Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
And Sleepy Hollow.
All right, and that's gonna be at 5SL.
All
5SL.
my turn. At 3SL.
When is that?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Also tomorrow at 3SL. The Crash Country Halloween party with DJ Than will be taking place.
Okay.
I don't have any more info than that. Bobby hasn't been keeping in touch with me well, so I'm going to claim it's whatever the fuck you want as long as it's Halloween.
Right.
And I will send out TPs as soon as Bobby lets me know exactly where it is, because he's kept that a secret from me as well.
All right.
I offered to help, he told me to fuck off, and now I have no info to give you to get people there.
Okay.
In Bobby's defense, he would never say that. Seriously, unless he's pissed off at you. And,
Whether a fuck off is a polite or not, it's still a
No, right, but he wouldn't say it.